What's up, it's your boy Jerry. I'm back another banger for you guys. Today, I'm going to be doing what if Deku had Deadpool's powers. Now, it's going to be like Deadpool powers, but two things are going to change. Okay. Now, I don't know all of Deadpool's powers, but I know one is accuracy, hand-to-hand combat, sword. He's excellent with swords. He knows he's excellent with shooting, and I'm going to give him the teleport powers. By the way, I know like in the new movies, Deadpool can teleport, but in the older movies, he had a device that makes him teleport. But I'm gonna say it's part of his powers to teleport. And his face isn't messed up. Deku's face is not messed up, and I guess his sword is going to be a lot sharper, and he's stronger too. That's really it. He's not incredibly strong, okay? It's like a 10%, 10% of All Might, One for All. This is like 10%, not super strong. But I know he's not allowed to have pistols either. And I know that he's not allowed to kill. I mean, he is, but like, heroes don't really kill. His swords, let's say, unless it's like a super hard enemy, he keeps like, you know how swords, they usually have that wooden piece to cover the sword. He usually keeps that on when he's fighting. So yeah, he doesn't really kill nobody unless they're super powerful. But that's really all I wanted to say. Without further ado, let's get into the what if. So, Deku is born. And the doctors do some tests on him. And let's say he had to take, I don't know, some needle. They had to take some blood, but as soon as he poked it in and took it out because let's say he had went in too deep, as soon as he had took his needle back out, and he seen that the hole just closed. So he had to make a whole new one. Oh no, also, unlike Deadpool, he cannot feel pain. I mean, yeah, he cannot feel pain. Deadpool can, but he can't. That's it. Anyways, he stabbed the baby with the needle. He took it back out, like I already said, and the hole just somehow closed. So he looks for it, and after like about 5 minutes of not finding nothing, he puts another needle inside. Then he takes some of his blood. Then he takes the needle back out. He went to go get a Band-Aid. Then he comes back over and sees that there's no blood. There's not even no wound, nothing. There's nothing there. The doctor's like, did he unlock his quirk already? So they go and run some experiments on Deku, and he sees the baby has perfect accuracy for some reason. He's just a baby, and he had a toy, and he just threw it right at the doctor's head as he was aiming for. It wasn't an accident or nothing. He looked right at the doctor's head, who was across the room, and just threw it. Didn't actually hit the doctor in his head, where the baby aimed. The doctor was just impressed by this. So Deku, he goes and he starts training a lot too. He does a few laps, and he does some push-ups. He just works out, and then this is where he learns his sword skill. He has a toy. I mean, he goes outside and finds a branch, and he sees another branch, and he grabs it. And then he sees, it's not Kachan, it's like a big bully. He's like 6. Deku's only like 3. So the bully comes over to Deku and says, "Hey, stupid kid. you're so ugly. Just some kid stuff like you're ugly. That's why you're stupid. You a butthead. And Deku's not about to take that. He grabs his stick and he hits the bully with it. And the bully says, "Ow, you gonna pay for that one, butthead." And then the bully uses his quirk. Let's say he has like a wind quirk to blow him back, I guess. No homo. I mean, I don't know how this could be homo, but I'm just gonna say it just in case. He's just gonna blow him all the way away. And then he grabs, not grabs, then he has his sword. He runs at the bully, then he just starts going off with it. He just hits the bully, his leg, his face, everywhere. Then the bully mom comes and says, "Hey, you need to stop." And she has a quirk like Inko's and floats Deku. Deku says, "Sorry, ma'am, but your son was messing with me." And she says, "No, he wasn't. I was watching the whole thing, stupid kid." Inko goes over and says, "I'm sorry, what's going on here?" And then Deku tells the mom the real story. Then the boy's mom tells the fake story. Then Deku teleports behind her and grab her in the headlock and say, "Tell the truth or else." And then, she couldn't do nothing because Deku was, too tricky. She couldn't grab him. He was too short to grab. And, yeah. She wasn't very flexible at all, so she could not do nothing. She just said, "Okay, fine, I'll tell the truth." And she told the true story. So, Deku, he's just training. Kachan unlocked his quirk, aka Bakugo. Then he thinks he's all that, and then Deku says, "I've been unlocked my quirk." And then Kachan says, "Shut up, nerd! Why are you lying? Then his explosion quirks on Deku right in his face. And his face is all burnt up too. And the teacher's like, "Oh my god!" And that Bakugo's like, "Did I just do that?" And then he says, "It's fine." Then his face just heals. Then Bakugo says, "That's what I expected from you, Deku." And Deku takes out. He looks on the floor and sees, I don't know. Not really a pole, say a stick, not really, because they have sticks indoors. A block, I guess. It was a long block, and he had two of them. Then he's like, "Let's go." Bakugo trying to explode. He exploded one stick, but it was really a fake to make him explode it. But then, without him even paying attention, the other stick was flying. Then it hit Bakugo on his head, knocking Bakugo unconscious. So they had really a rivalry. And yeah. Also, I'm gonna be doing the full part to my what if Deku had the beast powers later on. Actually, right after this video, then I'll be doing my special, my 14 subscriber special. I should have did the hour-long video. I'm going to be doing the hour-long video with a what if series I've been doing, my first what if. And you guys really like that what if. The what if Deku had Quicksilver powers. So yeah, I'm going to be continuing that one. Anyways. Deku, he's, like I said, he was just training it non-stop because he wanted to be the very best. And that's really it. Let's say I don't know. What else? That's really all I want to add. Until this is the last day of, middle school. And Deku's so happy to not be in middle school anymore. He can't wait. Because his dream is to go to UA high school. He doesn't really mutter. But he's inspired by heroes. Inspired by heroes. A lot. He really likes heroes. So, his goal is to get into UA. He doesn't really admire All Might that much. He thinks he's too flashy. And All Might remind him too much of Bakugo for him to like All Might. I mean, he doesn't dislike All Might, but he doesn't really look up to All Might that much. He looks up to Eraserhead, the Wood Hero. That's really it. He looks up to Eraserhead because he's a low-key superhero. He's not super flashy like All Might and the Wood Hero. He doesn't care if you get all the credit because that giant girl always takes the thunder from him. But he doesn't care who gets the credit. He just wants to save people. That's the people Deku looks up to. But he starts to look up to the Wood Hero a little more after this incident. Let me explain to you. So, like I said, it's the last day of middle school. So, Deku's just so happy to leave. So he's getting ready to wait. No, first the teacher says, "Alright, this is the time for you to start thinking about your future." And then he says, "Just kidding. I know you all want to be heroes," and throws the paper up in the air. Everybody uses their quirk except for Deku and Bakugo. Because Deku, he already knows, like, he's like the GOAT. Like, you might be thinking, how? But, he just is, honestly. That's really it for right now, you guys. So Deku's getting ready to walk out the class, and Bakugo stops him and says, "You stay there. You think you could become a hero?" The teacher doesn't say he's going to try out for UA, because let's just say Deku told the teacher to not say nothing about it. So yeah, he says, I know you think you can become a hero, but you're not going to UA, so that's all that really matters to me." And then Deku says, "Actually, I am going to UA." Bakugo, he just gets so mad. He said, "Yeah, right, like you ever passed. You're nothing but a useless nerd. You're just useless." Then he throws his full power explosion at Deku. It hits his whole body. His whole body's just burning. And then Deku's like, and then Bakugo, he doesn't do nothing. He says he'll live. So, he says, "Deku, your quirk is useless. I would tell you go take a swan dive off the building, but you can't die. Sucks to suck." And Deku's like, "You're right, I can't die. It doesn't suck. At least I can be around long enough to watch you become a hero." And this makes him super upset. Like, Bakugo's so upset. He says, "You shut up." Then he throws another explosion. Let's say it launches him through the window and falling out of the building. Let's say the building like 5 stories up. So he's super long drop. And then he landed on his head too. So his head is like exploded. And they're like, "Oh my god, did you just kill him?" And then Bakugo says, Bakugo says, "No, he's gonna live. I already know." Well, that's it for the video, guys. Don't forget to don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share with your friends. And thank you, xehther, for the thumbnail. Without further ado, I don't know what I'm talking about. This is the video. Act like it's the beginning. Well, sorry for rambling. Bye.